Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2022, happy new year. We have a new guest. She's called Meg, and people are frustrated to set a new extra goal this year 2022 because even what you wrote last year, like most of them, maybe 80% of them didn't achieve them.
Correct.
So we just want you to take us through the steps, like how do you write goals this year and make sure you achieve them.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
So we can dive into that because one of the things that I always recommend whenever I'm working with clients or anyone is, let's be practical. It's just 1 year. It's just 12 months.
Yeah.
There is a limited amount of things you can do, but this does not mean that you should not dream big. Dream big. Stretch your goals all the way to 5 years, 10 years. However, concentrate on the steps that you need to do on your first year. So these things that you're supposed to do in your first year will always be your recurring goals. Once you achieve step 1, you can move to step 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to help you clarify the whole process so that you can be able to know, where should I start? I don't even have my 5 years goals or 10. Meg is even talking about 10-year goals. No, so I'll take you through a step-by-step framework that you can get to start the process and get there. So the first thing that I always recommend to everyone is clarity, though. Like clarity. You know, if you do not know where you're going, how you're going to get there. You know, you need to have a destination. You need to be clear about, this is what I want to achieve for myself, my life. This is what I have decided to achieve.
So you first of all need to know this is where you want to go. Like for example, if you want to set up a business, that's a goal in itself. You already have clarity, like I want to start a business, I want to get a new job this year, so this is it. So the first step is to have clarity and then write it down. Make sure you write it down, because once you put it in your mind, you mostly we have so many things interrupting us, so you will forget it. So make sure and you have clarity and then write it down now.
For sure. And once you write it down, just don't write it down, let it not be fake. Let it have details. The whole point of clarity is to marks on the details, marks on exactly, because everyone wants, just as you said, I may want to start a business, you know, but what type of business, you know, what industry, you know, what will I be doing, how much do I want to make out of this business?
YouTube.
That is a business by itself. That is a business,
and it's a big one.
A very huge one, actually. Both of us are into it already. So
YouTube entrepreneurs.
Exactly. So you need to clarify which industry are you going to be starting this business in. You know, what exactly are you going to be offering? That level of clarity makes decision making very easy, because you know where you're going next.
Okay, then next you've clarified, then what next?
After you have your goals already clarified, you're good to go. The next thing is, for example, just as you say, you want to start a business. When you want to start a business, you still don't view yourself as an entrepreneur. So it really makes sense for you to be able to now start working on reprogramming your mindset to start viewing yourself as an entrepreneur, because we produce by what we think. It's our thoughts.
Huge, guys. That's huge. Like, if you want to start a business, you need to see yourself as a business owner.
Exactly. Because if you don't see yourself as a business owner, you will not achieve the goal. You will not even execute on the same level. No, it just. No.
So these steps you can do on it, they can work for any goal, but in this case we're talking about business as an example.
Exactly, we're using business. But for example, if it's just someone even who wants to have a job which is maybe a C-level executive, you need to see yourself as a C-level executive before you even get there. You know, you have to see yourself executing on that level and reprogram yourself, because we create from our thoughts and beliefs. That's all. And if you do not see yourself, your thoughts cannot be stuck on how you still view yourself in the previous like your current self, and create a new life from it. So if you're creating a new life, your thoughts have to move to a new life.
You cannot have a 2021 mindset and achieve 2022 goals.
Never.
Like, you need to change your mindset. So now that's the second. Okay, bye.
So this we have now the mindset in place. The next thing now you have already clarified. Now you're already viewing yourself as an entrepreneur. So the next thing is asking yourself, what are the steps that this entrepreneur will do in order for her to achieve the goals? So this means you as the new entrepreneur, you as, you know, the career woman that you are, you will now sit down and make action
the career
steps.
man.
Exactly, the career mind. Sorry, I speak to I work with women, so most of my audience are women. So once you have started seeing yourself as a career woman or a career man, the next thing is for you to sit down and say, what will this person do? Plan the action steps that this person would have done. Maybe this person, the first thing, maybe you have decided the business that you want to get into is YouTube. So the first thing, of course, will be for you to work on setup. So that's the first project, setting up. That's your first action plan. Create action plans in terms of projects. Create action plans in terms of blocks. This project 1, 2, 3 will get me there. So your action plans, they include 4 projects. So once you say, if I get down to hit these 4 projects, means I have achieved my goal. So put your action plans into place from the first move, second one, and that's it.
So you just need to write as many actions, like whatever needs to get you there.
Exactly.
Because it's not just setting up. Once you set it up, it's not going to magically happen. You need to take actions to get there.
Exactly. And a bonus tip that I would say when you're planning out your actions is to reverse engineer. Start from the result that you want to achieve. If it's a 6-figure business that you want to build,
1 million dirhams.
Exactly. Correct. So if it's a 6-figure business that you want to build, start from viewing what are the steps that I need to take to achieve the 6 figures in my business. Reverse engineer, always from the goal, always from the destination, back to the action steps that to the bottom of what needs to be done. Correct.
Okay, done. Well, guys, make sure you check her channel. She has very good stuff. She will coach you and give you all the tools you need to achieve your goals this year. So I'm going to put the link on the description below. Just check and subscribe to her channel.
Please.
Okay.
So we will go into our 4th one. Maybe this will be the last step that I will be recommending, because I believe also in minimal structure, so that you can be able to, it can be easy for you to know what to do next. So the last thing that I would say that you need to do is now execute. Of course, you have a beautiful action plan, you have reprogrammed your mind, but nothing happens unless you take action. Performance, productivity is key when you want to achieve your goals. These things will take you far. Most of us are not taught how to work. Most of us are not taught how to take the actions. So we find ourselves in a situation that we are dreaming. We are setting goals, just dreams. But the life that we are living is nothing compared to what we are dreaming. What we should, what we want to achieve.
Exactly.
So actions, executions, always check your execution. Because if you do not take action, nothing will happen. It's just a book written with some dreams, and that's it. But the moment you're executing, you're making it a reality. The moment you're taking steps towards it, you are progressing, you are evolving, and you're becoming the person who will have the things that you desire.
And bonus point, guys, just make sure you put your goals near where you can see them, like daily.
Sure.
You need to see your goals in the morning, lunchtime, and evening, so that it can be in the back of your mind and you know this is what you want to achieve. And then also you need to take as much action, like what you said. You just need to take as much action as possible and have few goals, like Meg,
three.
In 1 year.
3 main goals are usually actually 3 main projects. These main projects is what we call 3 main action plans. However, it's always 1 year, like 1 year, 1 goal. And this is a massive goal, because you'll say, for me, it's only 3 areas that I always focus on, which is usually finances, career, and personal development. Because if those 3 goals are hit, the rest will automatically be hit.
So you need to have 3 main goals and sub goals.
Sub goals, you need to have 1 goal in 3 main categories.
Okay.
1 goal in 3 main categories. So once you have 1 goal in these 3 main categories, now you can have those 3 main categories. Those are your subs. What you want to achieve in your work.
In finance,
that's 1 project.
In career,
what you want to
business,
achieve. So it's 1 and 3.
Okay. Done.
That's it.
Okay, so you're setting up, like, if it's in business, this is what you want to achieve. In finance, this is what you want to achieve.
Exactly.
In career, this is what you want to achieve.
Exactly.
In family, this is what you want to achieve. In your friendship and relationship goals, this is what you want to achieve.
So for me, those categories, because usually in coaching practice, these categories go up to 8. However, when working with clients, it's very overwhelming to want to work on 8 areas of your life. And these areas are always interconnected.
and all those things. You just have so many things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So focus on 3 areas, because once you have the money,
Yeah.
you will be able to give your family what you wanted to be able, the freedom, luxury, and all that. And once you have your career in check, you will be fulfilled. You will have all the joy that you want. And once you have your personal development goals, means you're constantly evolving your character to be able to be the person you always want to be. That means you're coming from a very full place. The rest of the goals will just fall.
I guess the money is always the big one.
It should be the big one.
Because once you have money, like, it takes care of
most of
many
the
other
things.
goals.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then, guys, bonus, make sure you pray over your goals.
Always.
And always pray over your goals. And I usually say, if you do what you can do, God will do what you cannot do.
Always.
Yeah.
We are not here because we are the best or anything of the sort. It's also the prayers,
So,
because you are here to serve. So put your prayers.
There are two responsibility. God has his part and you have your part.
Exactly.
So most of the time people lean onto God's part too much and you're not doing your part too much.
I will agree.
I usually think that's what people do too much.
True.
Like, you just know you're praying and all that, but you're not doing your part.
True.
So make sure you do your part, and then God will do what you cannot do.
And your part includes having a lot of faith, knowing that whatever it is you set out to achieve, you will achieve. He's backing you up. God is backing you up.
Like, not small goals. Do something that you cannot achieve on your own strength.
Exactly,
it's
that's the
big,
whole
then you can do it. Yeah, so guys, wishing you 2022. Happy 2022. Yeah! Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you always subscribe. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me, Doris.
Thank you, Meg.
Thank you.